This is Sean at Turn Right Services doing a rehab inspection at 26 Citation for Stephanie. I'm going to walk through the yard and the house and give my thoughts on the house. First off, the neighborhood. Not a bad neighborhood. Not a lot of renovated houses. They're still kind of in their original build heyday. The yards are kept in good condition though. It's not a bad neighborhood. They're big yards. And some of them are 3-2, some of them are smaller. Here's one that's a little smaller ranch next door. This one's obviously been, the one we're looking at has been neglected. It looks like the roof is newer. That might even be a architectural roof up there. It is. So I don't know if they had problems and went ahead and fixed that, but looking at some of the other items, like the siding, you can specifically see issues on this chimney and other places, but this is original fiberboard siding. And it's only going to get worse from here. It's starting to fall apart. The shutters all need to be replaced. The siding needs to be the siding on the entire house just needs to be replaced with concrete board or vinyl siding. So that's the big call out on the outside up here. You can see the soffit. All the gutters are leaking around the house. It just rained a minute ago, and they're all the jointed gutters. And you either need to just take them off or replace them with single linear gutters up here. We've got overgrowth on the trees and the bushes here that are way too close to the house. All this needs to be cut down and removed from around the house. Same here with some of these crepe myrtles, and these bushes are just overgrown. See if I can zoom back out a little bit. The railings on the steps are okay. There's a little bit of rust, but I think they're okay. All the exterior doors show signs of rot. You can see it right see if I can point there, right here, and the doors got rust and rot on the bottom of it right here. We'll see that on the back porch when we get to it as well too. So the doors both need to be replaced. All light fixtures need to be replaced. There's other things that need to be taken off the house. The windows are the original wood single pane windows. They could be kept or replaced, just depending. It's just, they are what they are. There's some windows that are actually worse condition that have to be replaced on the back side. I'm not sure what this little cavity is here in the side of the chimney. That'll have to be inspected a little closer. But you can see how bad the siding is on the chimney. Chimneys are always the worst and the first to go as far as siding. But again, this fiberboard, it's so bad. This stuff, I can literally push it in. See, it just peels off with your touch. There's no way to flip this house, and you can see it down here, all peeling and breaking apart all over here. Here's a hole in the chimney right here. All these bushes and trees that are growing up around the house on the outside need to go. Again, all this siding is ballooning. It needs to all be replaced, and you've got rot in some of the trim boards as well. Holes in the house. So again, the outside's got a lot of work. The backyard is a great big size backyard. Not a lot of features to it, but it's a big yard for playing football, throwing around whatever. Back on the back again, we got trash under the deck. The deck is completely rotted out, and it's not to code. There's no joist hangers. The boards are rotted. The span between the joist is too great, and the supports are 4x4s besides these two metal ones right here. So again, this deck will need to be torn off and either a new deck added, or if you keep that door up there in the kitchen, you definitely need a new deck. Again, this window and this window down here are showing some problems. Completely rotted out here on the bottom. Windows, this has actually been replaced with plexiglass screwed on the top. This is a window that just has to be replaced. You can see on some of these windows up here that you're losing the, I can't think of the term now right now, but the, what? The casing? No, there's it's a term for the stuff that's around the windows. I cannot think of what it's called right now. Siding's all falling apart on the back side of the house. The back side of the house is the worst as far as the siding already being dilapidated. Need new vents for dryers and things like that. Remove satellite dish. All the cables. This is that door you can see from the outside right here. It's completely rotted out all around it. I don't know if they had a dog out there or what, but it's been destroyed. Again, same thing with the gutters. They're leaking up here. Here you can see the, there you go. See the actual water dripping out of there. All those seam gutters, that's what will happen at this point. These gutters are 30 years old. Yeah, big old spider. So again, rotted trim all down here, rotted siding. This door has to be replaced. It's been bondoed around the edges to the garage. Again, all the siding just needs to be replaced. That's really what it comes down to. Yard needs cutting. Something like we talked about, the trees pushed out. So there's a good bit of landscaping work as well too. All the light fixtures up here. Here's another. All the rot here on this wood. Okay, heading in. This railing's actually bent. So I'm not sure if that'll be coming out. To modernize this a little more, it'd be better take these railings off and do like some wood railings on it. Electrical's not to code out here. You need GFIs with exterior covers. Again, you can see the damage on the walls right here. All right, walking inside, we'll head upstairs first. We got drywall and paint issues, obviously. Everything's got to be painted, drywall repaired. For the age, makes sense that the ceilings are stippled. So that's not a big thing, but it is what it is. The fireplace, can't test it right now, but got the gold fireplace, what do you call that? The cage, or I can't remember the name for it. Outlets that need to be replaced. Need to check all the electrical, light fixtures. Kitchen, to modernize the kitchen, you might want to, the house is very compartmentalized like you'd expect in an 80s house. And so again, if you can, depending on if there's any structural pieces in here, you might be able to take this corner out and open up the kitchen to the dining and the family room. And these cabinets are old and dated, original. So again, my recommendation would be to remove all these cabinets, come back in with with new shaker cabinets and low-level granite and an appliance set. All light fixtures. Here's that door on the deck we were talking about. That's just completely ate up. And the deck, again, needs to be taken out. Okay, if we walk down the hallway, if all the flooring needs to be replaced. Little things, again, light fixtures, thermostat. We think that, we're not sure about the HVAC, but might be something in there that might be salvaged. This hall bath, everything needs to go. It's all original. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs. The 2 secondary are pretty small, but again, they need the paint, they need hardware, all the little fixtures and everything. Same with this one. Again, another small bedroom with a little small closet. Oh, and the door comes off. Didn't expect that.
You need some help?
Got it. And then the master is actually pretty small too. Closets, the doors are wonky up here. The hardware's all missing. Everything needs paint, drywall. This bath's about the same condition as the other. It's original vanity, original toilet, original shower surround. All this is original to the house.
Recommendation?
I mean, we just need to be a full remodel on this just to get it to 2021 standards for a flip. Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll head downstairs. Already been down there. It's interesting layout. It's divided into a bunch of bedrooms for some reason. So you've actually got 6 bedrooms, which I don't know if that adds any value. most people are looking for a 3-4 bedroom house. It would be better suited to have a big common area down here that you could use as like a playroom or a man cave or whatever the case is. But that's not how this is set up. It's got, again, a bunch of small bedrooms with little closets. There is some signs of mold and mildew down here on the walls. So that's an issue that's got to be remedied. And outside of that, it's going to need all the normal renovation work. For some reason, this one has drywall on the ceiling, but this bedroom has a drop ceiling. Again, you can see the mildew if you look close on the walls. This is all paneling. There's a lot of paneling down here, not drywall. That's another detractor. Here's the...
So would you recommend replacing the paneling with drywall?
Possibly. I mean, you can paint it, but painting it can be expensive because you got to prime everything and then paint it afterwards. So it just depends on, again, what the market looks like for this. This bathroom probably needs a gut as well too. It's very tight. The sink is older. And you walk in here, and I'm 6 foot tall, and I'm about to hit this little ceiling right here, so it feels really tight, but it is a bathroom, so it does have value. But again, there's mold in here. Toilet needs to be replaced. Shower is just a single stall. It might be able to be used like it is, but and the flooring needs to be all replaced as well too. It's the 12 by 12 tiles all throughout here. And then we got one more bedroom, one more small little office bedroom. I mean, it's really, really small. It's not even 10 by 12, but then part of it's been cut out for a closet. You couldn't even get a bed in here at all. So again, this would have to be an office, and it's got the main water valve in the closet as well. And you can see in here, there's water stains down on the floor. So I don't know if there's been flooding in here or what at some time, but again, something to think about. And because there's definitely some signs of mildew and all in here. Here's your mechanical laundry room. Water heater will have to be replaced.
Wow.
Well, one, I haven't seen one like this in a long time, so I'm just assuming by age that it's old. So again, I can't find a date on here, but I think the age of this one, you can see the paint on it, or maybe that's just dust, I can't tell. But it looks like it's an older water heater. Rheem's a good brand, but again, I think this thing's over 10 years old. If you're selling a retail flip, they're expecting a newer water heater. Furnace, we don't know about. Cannot find a date on here as well. It looks like it could potentially be kept. We'll have to look at that and see and go from there. Here's the window that, again, that's repaired, needs to be broken. We need to close this up, but this video is going to be too long. But I think that's got it. The garage, you can actually see through the siding because the siding's all busted up. I would probably put drywall in here just to make it feel like a finished room, but I wouldn't necessarily finish the drywall. You've got some tears in the ductwork in here, so there's some ductwork work that'll need to be done as well too. And I think this garage door might be all right, but it might need to be replaced, and you're gonna need an opener here as well too if we're gonna have it work like a standard garage. I think that's got it.